Tai'Fu Wrath of the Tiger from 1999 is a game developed by DreamWorks Interactive and published by Activision. I saw this game for the first time in the official UK PS magazine, which gave it only 5 out of 10. Despite this review, I always wanted to own this game because I have loved tigers and the Oriental culture as a whole since I was a kid. Plus, there were not so many games that included tigers at that time, so my interest of playing this game was quite big. To be honest, I had no idea that Tai'Fu is actually the name of the main character. It looks like the DreamWorks were trying to do some animated martial arts project here first, before they went fully on to create the Kung Fu Panda series. The game itself starts with a short in-game cutscene where two creatures, one of them being the main antagonist, the Dragon Master, are attacking a panda monk. After that, you are thrown into the game where you approach him and he explains you how to use the joystick controls. When you learn all the basic moves, you are on your own and you can progress through the level. What I have immediately noticed that the main character moves like an angry bodybuilder who just finished his grocery shopping and is now carrying watermelons under his arms. But I get it, it is a game about revenge and fighting, so they wanted to go this way. Speaking of fighting, that's mostly what this game is about. Think of Streets of Rage, but with tiger and less fun. In the aforementioned game you at least had some breakable environments, but no such things here. It is just walking around, collecting some coins, jumping from here to there and beating the hell out of some innocent animals that cross your path. Sometimes I felt really bad for the poor snakes in the first levels of the game, who were just sleeping there and I had to smash the hell out of them. Some of the latter snake-like creatures were probably Arnold Schwarzenegger's pets because they totally sounded like him. Some sort of fun can be found in grabbing and throwing your enemies away, but it can be very difficult to perform that move while your opponent is constantly moving around and fighting you. Another important part of this game is platforming, but it is very basic. I would expect better jumping from a tiger, but this was quite a common issue with the PS1 platformers. What I mean by that is the draw distance, which is sometimes hard to estimate, and even though you have a feeling of a well-executed jump, your character can fall down. In the last two levels, I swear I wanted to rage quit the game because of those stupid jumps. Especially the last level before you face the Dragon Master is a platforming hell. It was nigh impossible to do it without a good portion of luck. For comparison, first Crash Bandicoot is a very difficult game, but not even for a second I had that feeling of quitting because I knew that I just have to get better. Here, I honestly thought that I won't be able to finish the game because how ridiculously difficult it was to jump from one place to another without dying 50,000 times. Throughout the whole time I spent playing this game, I had a feeling that it is sadly lacking something extra that would spice it up. It gets very repetitive after 20-30 minutes. Boss fights are not much better either. You just have to find a different way how to punch and kick them, and that's it. Nothing that will make you say, wow, this was really cool and awesome. However, you learn some new moves or styles after defeating every boss, which will make the game gradually a bit better and more fun. Graphics are average at best, the main character looks nice, but I found the enemies and environments uninspiring, which was very disappointing to me because I expected that the game designers will try to use the Oriental settings to a maximum level. I was also missing some CGI cutscenes that were typical for PS1, and many games did them really well, but you won't find anything like that here, which is a shame. I think that it would make the game look more appealing. Sound of the game is fine, each stage has its own theme that goes really well with the environment. Tai'Fu's roaring is nicely done as well, and the voice acting is surprisingly good for the 90s gaming era. It doesn't have that amount of cheesiness you would expect from a game like this. Later I found out that Tai'Fu is voiced by none other than John DiMaggio, who you might know as Bender from Futurama. The game itself isn't very long, even though there are 20 levels here, it might only take you about 3 to 4 hours to beat the game. Overall, I will give Tai'Fu Wrath of the Tiger 4 out of 10. I really wanted to love this game, but I can't help the feeling that they could have done more with this. It would be so cool if they had added some animated sequences here and there. Only thing you get is some artwork pictures after beating the game. Plus the last levels left a very bitter impression, and thanks to that I think there is almost zero replay value here. However, I would like to praise the cover art of this game, because it is one of the nicest ones there on PS1. You can see our hero standing there gracefully, and the dark colors fit perfectly with the theme of the game. Let me know down in the comments what do you think about this game, if you have ever played it, or if you have some memories connected to it. At the time of the review, you can purchase this game on eBay for about $40 to $50, but it can be even higher than that. I have also created a game tier list and I will be showing the rankings after my each review. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, you can give a like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell to receive PS1 reviews every week. Also, don't forget to check my Instagram or Facebook account, where I post something related to gaming every day. That is all for today from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.